your house in Boston, you have to learn how to speak the language. Joe, I've been here for a week, and you certainly need to work on your Hawaiian language, and some of the words and whatnot. So for you, yeah, you say bra a lot, definitely. But Joe, you need here, what I brought to your house is a Hawaiian dictionary, English to Hawaiian, Hawaiian to English. And for Amy, when you're driving in Boston, you know, you got to learn how to speak like a Bostonian. When you're driving in Cambridge, shopping and whatnot, you have a Bostonian dictionary. And so when you learn how to, park the car and have it square, you need to be able to sound great when you're doing it.
No.
So now part of the speech that I wanted to I guess, get to was actually, I was in New York City. See, this is the part of the speech that Amy's been absolutely dreading for months. I had gone down from Boston to New York to visit Joe and hang out for the weekend. And we got down there late, and I went to a bar, and that was where Joe and Amy actually met for the first time. In fact, we walked in there and sat down in a seat, and unbeknownst to us, that Joe had been targeted by Amy. She had been scoping him out. Come to find out later that he was actually eye candy. In fact, later on in the night, programmed as eye candy. So
really?
Basically, two reasons why we're dreading this thing was because Mom and Grandma were here. Joe's mom was here.
Okay, that'll be enough.
Needless to say, didn't see too much of Joe that weekend. He was.
Hey-o!
He had went up there. I think he still owed me a Saturday to hang out there because Joe's become very smitten with Amy and had taken off and spent all the time with her. And ended up having to go back to Boston. Luckily, things worked out. It was great. Otherwise, I would have given him all sorts of crap for ditching me that weekend. But whatchamacallit. So I have another. Actually, want to move on to another part of this speech. I actually have another little gift, but it's a sort of a play on Joe kind of growing up. Joe and I actually have known each other since third grade, probably 20 years, something about that, I think. All of us, actually, all the boys here in the wedding and whatnot, have known each other for 20 years and whatnot, have all grown up playing baseball together. And Joe's always been a real tough guy. Obviously, displaying that right now, with all the flexing and whatnot. So, growing up as a kid, had to make sure that I had to show him that I was a little more tougher than him. And I was a pitcher. Joe was just the third baseman at the time, up at the plate. And in order to show him who was boss, I needed to give him sort of the high heat chin music. So I threw at him. Threw at his head and knocked him down. Now the rest of the story, as I like to play it out, is I certainly definitely struck him out. Joe probably will say he got a hit off me. But basically, I wanted to pass along some advice. Now I tried to show Joe a little bit of control and whatnot, who was boss, who was in charge. So I threw, like I said, threw at him. But to play off, or to talk about what Kahu Bruce was talking about, and the way you put your hands on top of each other, closing out Amy put her hand on last to sort of close out the figure eight and the infinity of the two people, and to show you were the boss, you wore the pants in the family, and the upper hand. And what I wanted to do was actually to give to Amy, because you're going to need more than just the pants in the family. You're going to need a baseball. So anytime Joe, you got to show him who's boss. Just give him the high heat. Nothing like that. basically, that's sort of the gist of my fun, I guess, that I wanted to have. But in all seriousness, a toast. And this one I do want to read. But Joe, you've always been more than just a buddy to me. You're the greatest of friends. You've really been truly a brother to me, and you are the